Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into an important health topic that affects many men, an enlarged prostate, also known as benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. As men age, it's incredibly common to experience changes in prostate size. We're talking about frequent urination, especially at night, a weak stream, difficulty starting or stopping urination, and even bladder infections. One of the most impactful things you can do is take a close look at your diet, specifically what you're drinking. Believe it or not, certain beverages can actually aggravate your prostate and make those uncomfortable symptoms even worse. So, if you're ready to take control of your prostate health and improve your quality of life, stick around. In this video, we're going to break down 10 common drinks that you should try to avoid or limit if you're dealing with an enlarged prostate. Let's face it, guys, many of us enjoy a cold beer or a glass of wine to unwind after a long day. But when it comes to prostate health, alcohol can be a bit of a double-edged sword. While moderate alcohol consumption might not pose significant risks for some, it's crucial to understand how it can potentially impact an already enlarged prostate. One of the primary ways alcohol affects your prostate is by increasing diuresis, which is a fancy way of saying it makes you pee more. Alcohol is a diuretic, meaning it encourages your body to produce more urine. Now, for someone with an enlarged prostate, this can be a recipe for more bathroom trips and those annoying nighttime awakenings. Alcohol can also irritate the bladder, which can worsen those BPH symptoms like urgency and discomfort. Imagine dealing with the already bothersome urge to urinate, only to have it amplified by alcohol's irritating effects. Not a pleasant experience. And here's another thing to consider. Alcohol can interfere with your body's ability to absorb water effectively. If you enjoy a drink occasionally, moderation is key. But if you're experiencing frequent or bothersome prostate symptoms, consider cutting back on alcohol or avoiding it altogether. Starting your day with a steaming cup of coffee is practically a ritual for many. But did you know that your daily caffeine fix could be contributing to your prostate problems? Coffee, like alcohol, has diuretic effects. That means it can increase urine production and potentially worsen those frequent bathroom trips, especially at night. This effect is mainly due to caffeine, a stimulant that can irritate the bladder. For some men, even a single cup of coffee in the morning can trigger that familiar urge to go. Now, I understand that giving up coffee entirely can feel like a daunting task. So, if you're a coffee enthusiast dealing with an enlarged prostate, try cutting back gradually. You can also experiment with decaffeinated coffee or herbal teas as alternatives. Let's be honest, most of us know that sugary drinks aren't exactly health foods, but when it comes to prostate health, soda and other sugary beverages can be particularly problematic. The high sugar content in soda can contribute to weight gain and inflammation, both of which have been linked to an increased risk of prostate problems. Excess weight, especially around the belly, can put extra pressure on your bladder and prostate, making those BPH symptoms even worse. And as we discussed earlier, caffeine can irritate the bladder and increase urine production. Now I know what you might be thinking, what about diet soda? It doesn't have any sugar. While it's true that diet soda eliminates the sugar factor, it often contains artificial sweeteners and other additives that can still irritate the bladder. So, whether it's regular or diet, it's best to limit your soda intake for the sake of your prostate. Instead, reach for healthier alternatives like water, unsweetened tea, or even a refreshing glass of homemade infused water with fruits and herbs. The fizziness in carbonated drinks might seem harmless, but it can actually wreak havoc on your prostate, especially if you're already dealing with benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. Those bubbles you enjoy so much are created by carbon dioxide gas, and this gas can contribute to bloating and discomfort, putting extra pressure on your bladder and prostate. Think about it this way. When you drink a carbonated beverage, you're essentially pumping your digestive system full of gas. This gas expands in your stomach and intestines, and if you're prone to bloating, it can lead to increased pressure on your pelvic region, including your bladder and prostate. Many carbonated drinks, like sodas and even some sparkling waters, are also highly acidic. This acidity can irritate your bladder and worsen those uncomfortable urinary symptoms you're trying to manage. So, if you're serious about supporting your prostate health, it's best to limit your intake of carbonated drinks. Milk, the supposed beverage of strong bones, might not be so friendly to your prostate. While the link between dairy consumption and prostate health is complex and still being studied, there's growing evidence to suggest that high dairy intake might be associated with an increased risk of prostate problems. One theory suggests that certain hormones found in cow's milk, particularly insulin-like growth factor 1 or IGF-1, could stimulate the growth of prostate cells, potentially contributing to BPH and other prostate issues. Now, it's important to note that not everyone who consumes dairy will experience prostate problems. But if you're already dealing with an enlarged prostate or have other risk factors for prostate issues, it's worth considering your dairy intake. Experiment with plant-based milk alternatives like almond milk, soy milk, or oat milk. These alternatives are often lower in calories and saturated fat and don't contain those potentially problematic hormones found in cow's milk. Energy drinks might give you a temporary boost, but they could be doing your prostate more harm than good. These beverages are often loaded with caffeine, sugar, and other stimulants that can spell trouble for an already sensitive prostate. As we've discussed, caffeine is a diuretic, meaning it can increase urine production and those pesky bathroom trips. And when you combine caffeine with sugar, you're essentially creating a recipe for prostate irritation and discomfort. Energy drinks often contain high levels of taurine, guarana, and other stimulants that can further irritate the bladder and exacerbate those uncomfortable urinary symptoms. If you're relying on energy drinks to power through your day, it's time to rethink your strategy. Instead of reaching for an energy drink, explore healthier alternatives like drinking plenty of water, getting enough sleep, and managing stress through exercise and relaxation techniques. Fruit juice might seem like a healthy choice, but don't let the word fruit fool you. Many commercially available fruit juices are loaded with added sugar, making them just as bad for your prostate as soda. While 100% fruit juice can be part of a healthy diet in moderation, it's crucial to remember that even natural sugars can contribute to weight gain and inflammation, both of which can negatively impact prostate health. Many fruit juices, especially those marketed as juice cocktails or fruit drinks, contain very little actual fruit juice. They're often packed with added sugars, artificial flavors, and other additives that can irritate your bladder and worsen those bothersome BPH symptoms. The key is to choose 100% fruit juice without added sugars and to consume it in moderation. Even better, opt for whole fruits whenever possible. Sports drinks are often marketed as a healthy way to rehydrate and replenish electrolytes after a strenuous workout. But when it comes to prostate health, these beverages might be doing more harm than good, especially if you're not a high-intensity athlete. The main culprits in sports drinks are sugar and sodium, both of which can contribute to prostate problems. The high sugar content can lead to weight gain and inflammation, while excess sodium can disrupt your body's fluid balance and make those frequent bathroom trips even more frequent. For most of us, especially those with prostate concerns, plain water is the best way to stay hydrated. If you're craving flavor, try adding slices of lemon, cucumber, or fresh herbs to your water for a refreshing and healthy twist. Herbal teas are often touted for their health benefits, and while many herbal teas are generally safe and can even be beneficial for prostate health, there are a few exceptions to be aware of. Some herbal teas contain diuretic or bladder-irritating properties that can worsen BPH symptoms. For example, teas containing licorice root, dandelion leaf, or juniper berries can increase urine production and potentially aggravate an already overactive bladder. The key takeaway here is to be mindful of the ingredients in your herbal teas and to consult with your doctor or a qualified herbalist if you have any concerns about specific herbs or their potential interactions with medications or health conditions. Flavored water might seem like a healthy alternative to sugary drinks, but don't be fooled by the marketing hype. Many commercially available flavored waters are loaded with artificial sweeteners, flavors, and other additives that can irritate your bladder and worsen those pesky BPH symptoms. While these beverages might be calorie-free and sugar-free, those artificial ingredients can still wreak havoc on your prostate. So how can you add flavor to your water without compromising your prostate health? The answer is simple. Go natural. Instead of reaching for a bottle of artificially flavored water, try adding slices of fresh fruit, cucumber, mint leaves, or even a splash of 100% fruit juice to your water. Not only will this give your water a refreshing and natural flavor, but you'll also be avoiding those potentially irritating artificial ingredients. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more health tips. Remember, making small changes in your diet can have a big impact on your prostate health. By being mindful of the beverages you consume and choosing prostate-friendly alternatives, you can take control of your health and improve your quality of life. See you in the next video.